one.
It'd be not Godric the Third.
Very well could be, because some of them take place like a long time in the past, actually, too.
Is this a level 1 starting adventure,
It
or
will
is
be.
this like a level 3 and then going from there?
Technically, the book starts at 3, but there is a intro adventure to it to get you guys to level 3.
Oh,
And
Okay.
I figured that would be more thematic using the intro adventure in the book than finding a adventure
Yeah.
or two and throwing you through that too.
Well, that'll also help us establish our characters.
And that's the thing too. So, because I hate starting at level 1, but the problem is not if you don't start at level 1, you don't get to learn that character gradually and learn your abilities, learn your resources, and stuff like that. And then that slows down the rest of the game because new characters, new archetypes, new. Which is sometimes the problem of having high level one shots. No one knows their character because it's a high
Yeah.
level one shot.
some people don't know they're supposed to be at level 8 and they're at level 4. I don't know who that is, but
You just gotta call me out like that?
Some people don't know they're
yes,
supposed to be level 8 and they're level 4 despite it being posted in the Discord mentioned 3 times in the call. But
right?
So those of you who have
Oh,
never heard of the next book, just to give you a little primer of what it is, it's essentially you're sent to abolish an ancient evil threatening devastation in this adventure in the world's greatest role-playing game. Called by Elder Elemental I to serve, 4 corrupt prophets have risen from the depths of anonymity to claim mighty weapons with direct links to the power of their elemental princes. Each of these prophets has assembled a cadre of cultists and creatures to serve them in the construction of 4 elemental temples of lethal design. It is up to adventurers from heroic factions such as the Emerald Enclave and the Order of the Gauntlet to discover where the true power of each prophet lay, and dismantle it before it comes boiling to obliterate the realms. And the disclaimer of Wizards of the Coast, which are the greatest thing to ever exist in any of these books.
They really are.
Disclaimer: Wizards of the Coast urges adventurers to remember that not all rock creatures are earth elementals. A talking rock that controls boulders is a Galeb Dur. A talking rock wearing jewelry is a Dao. A silent rock that's resistant to non-adamantine weapons is a stone golem. A rock with wings is a gargoyle. A rock without a K is a giant bird. A rock that sits there and does nothing just could be a rock or a bailer disguised as an illusion. In all cases, proceed with caution.
Hey, Jask. So, first of all, Ken, could I play an artificer?
Yeah.
Artificers are allowed. Okay, cool. Can Finn and Grimson know each other?
oh yes, yes.
Okay,
Hello and welcome everyone to Odyssey of Eternity. I am DM Kenneth, and this is Tyranny of Dragons. Today we have a very special event. The party had just finished off a daring return from Zonthal's tower. There was some consequences. People died. Not you guys, but the person you came to rescue. But that's a temporary setback from what I understand. You have the head of a dragon. You're in a small farmhouse just north of Waterdeep from your teleporter. What?
We're not in
Oh, your temple.
the temple.
Yes,
Yeah, we're in the
yes.
Temple of Bahamut.
Yes, the room set up from the Temple of Bahamut. I couldn't remember where it was located. Sorry about that. So you
No, you're
appear at the Temple of Bahamut to some... Oh, God! Oh, Bahamut! As you see this poor priest who is just walking past, seeing this, you guys appear soaked in blood, gore, filth, and this dragon's head just in the middle of the temple room. You see this man go green at the gills, just and he goes running off. The Inquisition's back!
Oh Lord.
I'm sorry.
He's sorry.
I don't think they exactly think we're good guys. I think they're.
And as you guys are talking, you just hear a bell ringing, as you see a cadre of halflings with wands just rush around the corner, as they start like casting prestidigitation all over you guys, getting rid of all the filth and all of the nastiness that you guys brought back with you. Almost like the fire brigade, but with Pine Sol.
Just out of curiosity, so we're in the Temple of Bahamut.
Yes.
We've got the head of I think it was blue, right? Was it
Yes.
a blue?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Just decapitated, dead. Do I sense any, like a pleasing or anything like that? Something like, "Good job, kid." Like anything like that? Because I mean, we just brought
Fatherly
in.
praise.
Yeah, exactly. Something along those lines. Like, would that be a thing? Is that a thing?
Give me a religion / insight.
Notice me, senpai.
Yeah, like, hey, best friend, I did good. That's it. Yeah. I'll go with insight, because I got a +10, and that'll be a 22.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'd be a 13 with my religion.
So you get the feeling that sort of, it's like a little more than indifference, but it's like a positive. It's like almost like a parent seeing their child's like drawing that they want to be put on the fridge. Like, this is nice, but like, I'm just gonna set it here so we can see your trophy.
You made a macaroni drawing.
Well, I will, as I feel that, I'm gonna turn around and be like, "Hey, Bahamut is so happy about this. I'm just letting you know. Like, I can feel it. Just so you know, best friend's really happy about this."
Cool.
I have a question, Owen. What's the plans with the dragon head beyond this? Can I have it?
I think we brought it back for a reason. I think it was because, either mantelpiece or I think maybe to show the council that we killed off another dragon. I think that's what we were doing.
bragging
Oh,
rights.
Also, what are we gonna do with the 45,000 gold of books? And I'm
We're
just gonna look over there.
we're gonna drag that to someplace that will buy them.
Wait. Are
How
they
did you guys get that out because you didn't
We had-
have the ability.
We had fabricated a sled.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yep. We turned all the
I'm
books
very
into a
strong.
sled.
I lifted them.
I wasn't gonna let that be forgotten.
Yeah,
So
no. I
'cause
wasn't
we-
either. I need that money.
we can go shopping,
My spell components are expensive.
aren't they?
Okay, so my next question about this head of the dragon. So we brought it to show off, right?
Yeah.
Does
Yes.
it need its bones?
Huh?
Can I debone the? Can I debone the head?
Well, I mean, I think after we show them that we did it, you can just have it.
Well, I don't need the rest. I just need the bones.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Okay, yeah. Let's go show them. I want the bones.
Unless Baxton wants to put the head on and walk around with it with just the skin and like a costume.
Why?
but-
Can we not? Can we not do that, please?
I want that now.
Listen, if you want that, I'll make some kind of like fake bone structure in there. I need the bones.
You can have it.
Okay. Let's go. I've got a lot to do today. And we've got places to be.
Yeah. I high-five the halfling brigade on my way out. Like,
So, as you do, the Baxton, you of all people, you get the feeling. You feel that horn blow that happened all those 10 days ago. And it feels louder, more urgent. The Drac horn blares and shakes the stones of the temple.
Yeah, we definitely.
Ow.
You okay there, kiddo?
What's wrong?
you look like my French horn instructor. Like, after I played the French horn.
Are your ears okay?
Nope. They're currently bleeding.
What does that mean?
Oh, is it the thing? The
Yep, the Dracorn. I don't like it. It's currently
Okay,
going off.
cool,
And
great,
I'm very angry.
fantastic.
And it's very... ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Let's
ouch,
move
ouch,
fast.
ouch.
I'm putting some of the hearing stuff that I had. I'm putting that in your ears, thinking that maybe that might help you out.
Have some fashionable
I'm already-
earmuffs.
I'm already in Waterdeep. I hate this city. I don't want to be here. And now the Horn is trying to make me kill things.
So maybe we should just go after the horn. Let's. Do we have to?
Yes.
yeah,
Let's
it was
talk to
what.
the people first.
Let's talk to the people first. We've got books to sell. We're gonna see if
Yeah.
anybody there knows, if anybody there will be willing to buy these books, because I mean, there's a lot of nobles there.
It's true.
And we have to go get our stuff from the bank.
We do need to get our stuff from the bank. I need to buy a bunch of brimstone.
Should we split up?
No.
I mean,
That
isn't
just
this
seem-
our zone?
Nix is gonna stick his hand up and go, I personally would like to split up so I may go unsupervised.
So I may
I
go
wanna split up too.
unsupervised.
I'm going with
I'd like
with
to-
Mr. Six. Don't worry.
I'd like to split up too. I have an idea.
I'm okay with Eugene coming with me, so I may remain unsupervised while looking like I'm supervised.
Oh my.
Can I go,
Really?
Can I go with them to supervise them?
No, let's.
Like,
No,
all jokes
you have.
aside,
unlike
Okay.
Eugene, I'm not scared of sticks.
all jokes aside, let's go to the people. Let's go to the council. We need to offload these books if they're willing to buy them, and
Well, if you want to take that, I'll take the head and the mask and the fake mask to the council. I can do that on my own. I'm sure it won't go badly.
I have full faith
I'm
in
gonna
you.
go-
Let's do this.
With the talking people.
I want to trade. I want to trade some magic items. So,
Split the party. Split the party.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna split the party.
walk
So
off.
and then after that,
Okay.
yeah.
Can face like
Willow, what are you doing?
Willow's
who's
just glad to be
creating this?
alive at this point, but she would really like to go and get some stuff to build Bob up to be better.
Yeah, shopping. You can come with us.
Okay, I'll go
Okay.
shopping with you guys.
shouting and talking.
Oh, Sticks, I will I will send you what I need as a list, I'll just send it over to you instead of like actually taking up time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
Not
it.
very much things, but just a few things. So,
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
Ken,
No problem.
Yes.
if I find someone trading, I want to upgrade my belt of Hill Giant Strength to either a. I ideally would like a fire, but I know I'm not going to get that, so probably either stone or frost. And I want to trade that and my Shatter Spike when I find it.
Okay. I thought you loved that Shatter Spike.
I do really like that. Oh, never mind. Owen is very angry at me right now.
Yeah, because you did some shenanigans to get that thing back.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I want to see if I trade my belt of Hill Giant Strength, how much it would cost to get an upgrade, and then rate an IOU from the king.
I don't think that would work, but you can certainly try. To start off all of this stuff, we are going to start with. We're going to go with Owen first, with what he would like to do. We're just going to go round robin through this, just to get through the shopping segment of tonight, brought to you by Waterdeep's Market District.
So I hadn't actually gone through the shopping part. I was gonna use our roleplay segment, and I was just gonna send it over to Sticks of what I was gonna look for.
That's fine.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
Because it's just I don't want to I have to go through a couple of spells and find a couple of things, and then maybe an item, but I don't even know if I want anything. The main thing that I would say what I want to do right now is take the head and the body to the people. That seems a little weird, but I mean, hey, we did the job.
Yeah. If so, you can
And the
definitely
mask.
bring that and the fake mask. Yes.
Yeah, and I think Solus is coming with me on that one.
I'm going with the talkie guy, because that's my jam.
Yeah, that's what I will do right now, and then everything else I will look at while we're doing that. And while they're doing their shopping thing, I'll just kind of shoot some stuff over.
Okay. So you and Salas go to the castle ward to deliver the corpses and artifacts that you have acquired. You very quickly are brought upon by the leadership of the council, the liaisons. A man named Frederick meets you, and he's like, "Oh, you brought the body. Okay. Wasn't he supposed to be alive?"
Well, unfortunately, didn't he go tumbling out a window? Isn't that what happened? Did
No,
go
he
fall?
stabbed someone and pushed them off the balcony. He got stabbed and ran
Yeah.
through and bled to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna make him alive again. Don't worry, we'll fix it. But right now, we need to get some money before we do that. And we're here to just, check in, because every time we're here, you're like, oh, here's a very important, big decision you have to make. It's like we're the main characters of a book or something.
Say that again, Salas, sorry?
Yep. I told him, that we're gonna get some money and bring him back to life. We'll fix it. And we're just coming to check in, because every time that we come back, there's, a big decision we need to make, and, a thing we need to do, we're the main characters of a book or something.
I mean, not this time. There's no big thing, but the Thayan ambassadors here to talk with you guys as a group when you guys all get together. They're getting rather impatient.
We have this blue dragon mask. I mean, maybe.
It's fake.
It's fake?
Yep.
It looks like your friend did not want to disclose that information to us, but how
was
did you
gonna
know
wait.
it's fake? Do you have the
Find
real
it.
one? Did you make a fake so you could keep this magical artifact and snub the dragon's deal that you made?
Dude, no! We've lit, nothing in my background.
I'm going to
Yes, I'll
need
send
you
it to
to submit to a Zone of Truth spell to verify these
Okay.
these
okay,
fears.
So some nasty things about halfling mythology that you did not want to know, but okay.
We're going to be asking the questions, and you can just answer the questions that are given to you.
Sure,
Wait,
yeah, truth me up.
What?
I have nothing
What?
to hide.
Oh, we found it out because one of the other guys cast a legend lore spell on it, and it came up that it was fake, because no lore was brought back. So we brought it with us anyways to show the dragons that we went for the one that the guy supposedly said that he had, but then it really wasn't had it, even though he died holding and protecting it. So I figured if we bring him back, then he can explain why he has a fake mask.
No, let him trick me. Where's his spell slots? Like, I'm indignant. I've never.
What spell slots?
It's like how much like.
What?
You know when you take a deep breath of air and you can only do so many notes before you get tired? It's like that, but for magic.
Okay, so let's take a deep breath and then hold it. Can you take us to the people? I've got a really heavy head over here, and I got a dead body.
I will take you now.
I'm sorry. Inari is sorry.
No, you're fine. No, that's what I figured. I was like, just hold it. You're holding concentration on a spell.
The spell is silence with a range of self.
Cool. I'm fine.
All right. So you guys are brought to the place to place those as they tell you to go gather the rest of your party and meet with the Thay and Ambassador at your earliest convenience, because they are starting to get very impatient.
Oh no, the Fae is impatient. Who would have guessed?
Thayan, like Thay.
Thay, but also same energy.
Yes. Energy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do the dragons not want us to meet with them? Because I figured that they probably would want us to.
He looks at you. He's like, the dragons are currently out. The one that was supposed to be here, Protanther, he left all of a sudden and abruptly recently, without saying where he was going.
That means he went to go help after I sent and that's good.
I'm gonna go. Cool.
We have had reports that a halfling village had been incredibly damaged in a dragon attack. However, there was heavy losses, but and the death toll was quite high. But however, through clerical aid and stuff like that, we hear that they're making a comeback and the dead are not staying buried there. So
In a good way, not like a creepy zombie.
yeah, no. We did not send the Thayan there to help. We sent clerics. And we definitely kept Necromancer Bob away from there.
Ooh.
It's a guy
Goes Wolf.
it's a necromancer. His name is Robert, but everyone calls her Necromancer Bob.
Wolf.
Does he have a show?
You're not here. You don't know.
You're not his real dad?
It's just an inside joke for some people that live in Michigan.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Ren Fair stuff.
All right. Well,
I think I know what you're talking about. I've never been to Michigan, but they did a thing like that in Arizona.
so
We appreciate.
Sorry.
We will look upon that, and they do put you through the zone of truth to justify Solace's claims, because they have to be safe in these times. Because they did have the cultists sneak in and steal all of the floorboards of the barracks.
Oh,
so-
the goddamn fucking floorboard.
Second one.
Their defenses have and protocols have definitely improved. And when I mean improved, I mean they just got TSA about things.
So no one's gonna take floorboards anymore.
Yeah, it might not be effective, but it's definitely appears effective.
So all they get is like the truth and a bunch of angry halflings. Like,
Hey, if you want to pass this message on to the Thay while we go get everybody else, I think we're gonna take the body and the head with us too. If they really want to stare that fast, can they go ahead and start writing down these little symbol thingies that they make a thing, and then like there's a thing that pops
Teleportation.
up.
Oh no, the Thayan ambassador will take you to Thay.
Cool.
He's already has
Oh.
that all set up. He's been waiting for you for 3 days now.
Oh crap. Yep.
Well, so sorry that we were trying to save one of his own from the cult.
They had no ties to
We killed the
Thay.
dragon.
Should we go resurrect this guy real fast? This dead guy we have.
But what if we resurrect him and then the Thay just decide to kill him?
Well, we're not giving him to the Thay.
Aren't we?
No, we're not.
I thought.
We got a letter from him. It's like the council. We're giving him to the council to give him information. Not the Thay, the council. Right?
Is that right?
Let me-
So
Out
you're,
of character, is that right?
you were going to. So this guy, Iskander, that you were trying to rescue, was a turncoat cultist that was
Right.
trying to offer the blue dragon mask in exchange for his aid and safety.
But wasn't he also a Thay? Didn't he say he was a Thay?
No,
he's
no, he
not a Thay.
wasn't. The Thay was just waiting to. They wanted you to meet with the Thay.
Oh, for some reason I had him written down. I had him written down as a Thay wizard, so that was why. Okay.
Cool. So yeah.
Well, I can't do it right here anyways. It's gonna take like an hour.
Well, no. Should we just pay to get him fixed?
No.
I mean, he did risk his life to get to give us to help us.
But I can do it. It just takes an hour.
Oh, well.
Or maybe that's what I can do while they go do everything. I'll cast resurrection on him for the next
Okay.
hour.
You just want to vibe with the dead body.
Yeah. Oh, can you just take the I don't. Can you just take the head to Styx, the dragon head? Can you just take that to him? He needs it.
We can get someone to bring them.
Okay.
Should that be needed?
I also have a letter. Can you mail my letter? I don't know if you're exactly doing things for us, but
I'm your liaison to the council and your go-to guy here in Waterdeep. They've assigned me to you guys so that way you can, not to be crude or anything, get your stuff and get out.
what's your name?
Frederick.
Frederick. Okay, Frederick. Cool. I'm gonna just run at the speed of fast and drop this letter and be right back. And I'll go get the other guys.
Okay. And as you do that, we're gonna pan over to the next group. So Baxen, what are you doing?
What's I need a magic shop that's in the low end of city that might sell,
If you're looking for magic items in the low end of
yeah.
the city, you're not gonna find anything except for
Magic items.
thieves' guild trinkets and stuff like that. If you're looking for magic items of repute, it's going to be in the castle district.
Rich people.
Yeah,
All right.
well, what you're looking for is definitely rich people.
Fine, rich people.
The other place would be in the Yawning Portal. You could find an adventurer or two that might be willing to part with an item for certain fees. But that one is not a guaranteed.
I'm gonna go to the you know what? I'll go to the Yawning Portal. Let's see what people have to trade.
Okay. So you end up heading to the Yawning Portal. Is anyone going with Baxen?
All right then.
Sebastian, you come into. You go to the yachting portal, and in the yachting portal, you see. First off, the one thing that you see that is astounding here is the absolutely large gaping hole in the middle of this bar that goes down an interminate amount of feet down below. You see a wooden bucket with a winch, and you see every now and again someone hands a single gold coin to the tavern keep, Durnan, as he lowers them down in the bucket down into the pit. As you see people making bets and stuff like that, and whether they'll ever come back. It's a very loud, raucous place, as this bar is completely full of adventurers here. It doesn't seem like there's anyone who isn't an adventurer.
All right then. I'm going to go up to the barkeep
Okay.
and ask if he knows anyone that has a belt of giant strength for sale. Specifically, I'm just gonna go for a frost.
Alright, so Durnan looks at you, and he's got a large mustache and starts chewing on a little bit. He's got sleeves that are rolled up, and looking for a belt of giant strength, you say? Well,
I got a hill and some gold in for it.
how much gold?
Depends on how much they're asking.
Well, depends. What do you have to trade?
It depends. How much are they asking for the belt? 'Cause I currently only have party fund.
Well, so you're looking for a frost belt. That is very... I know a guy that could probably get it for about 45,000 coins. Gold coins.
That's a lot more. How much do we have in party gold? Because I don't have any gold. This is not a player question.
We will. Oh, hold on one second. We have 665 gold in party gold right now. But there's the thing with that will change once Styx does the shopping with the books.
All right. Never mind, Durnan. You have a good day. And I just turn and walk out of the bar.
He just sort of goes back to polishing a thing and sort of
I like the image.
chewing
Like
on his mustache.
Darren gives the answer, and then there's just like that math meme. It's like slowly zooming in on Baxton's head, and you hear like the X-Files music playing as you see equation symbols all around.
He just goes, nope, too poor for that. Walks out.
I mean, that's fair. All right.
Speaking of math, while I was waiting, I went ahead and did the.
Yeah.
I did the math.
That's what paying to you now.
Of how much percent of a dragon. First off, how much a dragon's head would weigh, and then how
Okay.
much percent of that weight would be bone. Judging it off of instead of the lizard, I went with bird because they can fly. Even though dragons' wings shouldn't be able to support their giant bodies. I went with bird bone mass, and it's about 32 pounds if what we killed was an adult dragon. But I don't remember if that was an adult or
It was
not.
it was older than adult. It was ancient.
Okay. I couldn't find how much a ancient dragon's head would weigh, but presumably much more than that. So I'd get even more bone out of that. I'm using that to make a art piece using fabricate. A more than 32-pound art piece out of dragon bone. That just looks like a dragon.
Okay.
because I need a spell component that's an object worth at least 500 gold in the vague shape of a dragon.
Okay.
But on top of that, we're selling the books. I'm assuming we're probably like, aside from getting into contact with a noble, we're probably having to go to a bunch of different places to sell these books.
I'd guess so, yeah.
You can find someone who's willing to take them all on and sell them all for you for a 10% cut of the total value.
That might be worth it.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have much time. We've got to go.
Yeah, we have stuff we got to do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's acceptable.
Okay. So I'll let you take the lead on the math there and figure.
Yep. It was 45,000, right?
Yeah, so it should be 4,500 gold they take if
Yep.
quick maths are.
So we're getting 41,500, or I'm sorry, 40,500 gold. Is that what I'm?
Yeah, 40,500 gold is what we get from that. Yeah.
Cool. I will add that in. So we have. Damn it. So we have 41,065 party gold right now.
Okay. And then I also need to go find somebody who's selling a large chunk of brimstone.
Okay. So you find. I don't even know where you would. Like what type of.
Probably a spell component shop, right?
Yeah. No, Zablob would probably not have them.
Oh, sad.
Not
I would
this
imagine a spell
version of
component
Zablob.
shop.
Yeah. So yeah, you find yourself in the castle ward at a very high-end magic shop, and it's actually the one that Baxton would have gone to if he would have gone to the castle ward. And you see they have spell components of all types and stuff like that. And the man looks at you. Oh, what can I do for you?
Hi there. So I need brimstone. A larger chunk of it, preferably, but I can work with lots of small chunks.
How large in particular?
About the size of a newborn. Newborn human, to be specific.
A newborn human.
Yes.
Do you want it in newborn shape?
Its shape is going to be changed, so it doesn't matter the shape.
All right. Give me a minute as you see him turn around as he walks back into the back room. As after a minute, you see a man that almost appears Turkish, like the Sultan look to him.
Yeah.
Like the large billowing pants, airy robes, darker tan skin. He comes out and claps his hands, and you notice his hands are backwards. Like they're held like. What can Mahati do for you? I hear you need sulfur.
Sorry. I need no, sorry, not sulfur, brimstone. Actually, some sulfur would be nice too. But brimstone, yes.
I have wagons of this stuff. It is native for where I usually do business. This can be arranged for, let's see, 100 gold pieces?
100 gold pieces. Okay. Would I be able to knock, say, 25 gold pieces off of that if I give you a scroll of a spell I made myself? A unique pyromancy.
Deal.
It is an only level 1 scroll, but it is a unique pyromancy.
That is deal.
Okay, I'll give him a scroll of cauterize.
He takes it gladly and your coins. And as he shakes
Okay.
your hand, you feel the strength of his grip. Also, may I help interest you in any magic items of any sort?
Potentially, I actually also do need like 1,500 golds worth of gemstones as well.
Oh,
Just
easier
various
said than done. If you have the gold, Mahati has the wares.
Yeah, absolutely. We have the gold, so yeah, I just need 1,500 golds worth of assorted gemstones.
All right, it is
And-
done.
Do you have any phoenix feathers?
It might be difficult to obtain, but Mahati can get it in 3 days.
Would you be able to deliver it to me regardless of where I'm at?
Yes, for a fee.
Okay. What are we talking for here?
5,000 gold.
5,000 gold? Okay.
But that is hand delivered to anywhere you are in the infinitum of the planes.
That is very good to hear. Would we be able to bring that price down if I were to teach you even more of the unique pyromancies I've created myself? I actually just recently finished research on a 7th level one.
He leans in to you, real close. It could be yours cheaper if we make a deal.
And what would that deal be? Also, in Styx's backstory, he is fairly familiar with devils. I mean, one of the symbols he carries around is the symbol of Asmodeus. Does he know Mahati? Mahati's pretty famous in the first layer, so
Yeah, I was actually about to pull you to the other group real quick here before we get
love it.
Further. All right, so yes, you would absolutely know who this man is. I was trying to keep that because on the down low.
Yeah, okay.
Because some of the mayor members don't know, but I could see the recognition in Owen as he's
Yup.
like getting it, like oh. But so Mahati, he leans close. I could, procure this for a soul.
My
Free
soul.
of your soul, one of your comrades' souls. The holier, the better. But a soul is a soul.
Do I have the authority to sell one of my comrades' souls?
You have to get their express permission.
Okay.
That is
If
up
I
to
were
you.
to sell my soul,
Yes.
I'm assuming I would come to work for you then?
That is the usual arrangement, unless I
Right.
do something in this life to piss me off or break the deal. I will sell your soul to someone else. But for the most part, if you keep and honor your deal, do not try to sell your souls more than one time. You will come to work at my emporium for a time.
Now for a time, that's real vague.
Yes. It is.
How about we define the time to 700 years?
1,000 years and a day.
1,000 years in a day? How about 1,000 years in a day, but
You get
If
leave. You get leave one day every 10 years.
one day every 10 years? Okay. And if I do exceptionally spectacular work in whatever you have me doing, would I be able to reduce said time by 1 day each time you feel fit that I've done well?
That is agreeable. I already know the man that I will have you assigned to. There is a
Yeah?
particular tiefling that is troublesome to deal with. Always
I mean,
drinking the demon ichor.
It sounds like an interesting fella. Well, and how many phoenix feathers would this get me?
This will get you 3.
3 phoenix feathers for 1,000 years and a day, with potentially less. 10 years, I get to leave. Okay, yeah, you have a deal.
It is done. As he another shake, as this time his claws prick into your skin, sealing the deal with some blood.
Okay. Delightful.
He's like, if you have any friends looking for magical items, you know where to find me.
I do. I also still have, I just got a sending spell sent to me, so I do have more of my list.
Okay. What is that you're looking for?
We need, it looks like 3 1,000 gold diamonds.
It is done, if you have the gold.
We do have the gold. We need 3 1,000 gold gem-encrusted bowls. It can be any gems.
We can do that.
And then 2 300 gold diamonds.
Can done.
If possible, an Amulet of the Devout of the 3rd tier. Now, I understand that this is a rare item, so if this requires a bit more work, I'll send the person who wanted it your way so that you can work that out with them.
All right. Let me see here. Let me consult the books for Amulet of Devout.
Amulet of Devout is a very rare.
He starts thinking, and you see his like chewing on his lip. This is something I can obtain, but its nature is
Rough for you?
rough for me, so price is steeper than it should be. If you want
Understandable.
elsewhere. +3? Could do 20,000 gold.
Give me just a sec to do up some math here. Minus 3,000 minus 3,000 minus 600. Yes, I actually we can cover that.
You said that one actually was a very rare. Yeah, very rare. Is that price? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Anything else you were looking for, my friend?
Would you happen to have an Amulet of Health?
Amulet of Health? That is rare, no?
I believe you're correct. Let me double check for you. Amulet of Health is rare.
I believe I can find one. Rare for 5,000 gold.
Okay. And lastly, actually, I think that should be it for myself and that particular friend of mine. If anybody else wanted the magic items, we'd be at nothing if I got the last item on his list. So,
What is this
pleasure
last
doing
item?
business. A gold or a diamond worth 5,000 gold for the purpose of a gate spell. If he wants it, I'll send him your way. He can strike up a deal.
All right. I love the concept too that if you strike a deal for a diamond worth a certain price, it's no longer the spell component that you need because you didn't buy it for that price. Which is just the funniest concept because the worth has been established when you buy it.
Yeah, it gets wishy-washy about that. Like, if somebody just hands you for free a massive diamond, they're like, this is a gift with no value for it. Like, what is its worth?
That's makes me laugh. But all right,
Yep.
let's get to back to the other group.
Okay.
All right, as the deal is struck.
I put them as needing. I put
All right.
1,000 gold gems or 1,000 gold diamonds, 1,000 gold or 1,000 gold encrusted bowls, and then some other gems.
Okay.
I sent you a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sorry.
I got it. Sticks. What did so Eugene and Willow was with Sticks. So what did they see when this happened?
He sort of he took you into the back to have that conversation.
Okay.
As that was a very private conversation.
Yes.
And then you guys come back out with the deal struck. He's grinning ear to ear.
I just get
Willow
the
sort of
innate
shoots-
feeling that Styx has done something wrong.
Sticks
I'm just
comes
not
out
sure.
looking like big, proud smile. I was unsupervised.
You also see on Styx on his wrist, there are 4 puncture marks on his wrist that are oozing a little bit of blood.
Willow looks at Styx and says, "Are you all right?"
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine. Complications for future me, but heck that guy. We don't need to worry about that. Okay. Well, we've got literally almost everything off of our wish list. We have somewhere around about 6,000 some odd gold left.
Holy bejesus.
Styx, I'm afraid to ask, but I'm going to ask.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Okay, so I got a list of things that Owen wanted, and the most expensive thing across all of today was an Amulet of Devout +3. It cost a lot. Well, actually, hold on. That's actually arguable. What's the price of a soul?
Hey. Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Okay, first off, out of character, I just threw that in
10
there,
10 gold?
to
10
just
gold?
trade the one that I have that's a +2, get a little bit back. You just went. What are you doing?
Well, no.
What are you doing?
No. I'm saying what's the price of a soul because the Amulet of Devout +3 was 20,000 gold, but it's hard to say that that's the most expensive thing.
I don't even know how much it is. That's why I was just throwing in there of things I wouldn't mind having with an LOL.
15,000 or 15 gold. I think it's around 15 gold, right?
So, anyways, yeah. Complications for future me, as I said. But that's not a now me problem. But we have all the things off of our wish list from Owen. I've got all the things I needed personally. In about 3 days, no matter where we are in the multiverse, I will be getting 3 Phoenix Feathers. Oh, the Brimstone. I also need to do that. I need to formulate that. Hold on. And Six is going to take the Brimstone and the gems. He's going to put them into a pile. He's going to cast Fabricate. And there's just a statue made of Brimstone in the shape of sticks with gemstones for eyes and then gemstones in random spots throughout the statue to accentuate certain things.
Oh my.
And then he just pats it on the head and puts it away for later.
Okay.
So, do we need to have a sit down? Do we need to have a moment? Cause I feel like we need to have a moment.
Real quickly, Owen, how much gold did we have before before we got the books sold? It was 600 something.
665.
665
plus
Yeah.
665.
It should be. It's 41,065 gold.
Yeah. So our total now is 6,565.
My group chat just said, "Catman, what did you do?"
I sold my soul for 3 feathers.
And it looks like a lot of other stuff too. I mean, what?
As Mahadi's just sitting in the background, he goes back behind the counter in the back through the private room that he talked to, just grinning as you see the spindly wizard who is the normal shop owner sort of come back out. Hello. I see business is concluded. Do you have anything else you need?
I can't think of anything. Eugene, Willow, did you guys have anything you needed?
Bob parts.
Bob parts, yes. Eugene, did you need something?
Eugene almost looks like he's afraid to ask. He goes, well, back at my monastery,
That's right.
some
You
of
have a holy
the
sword, too.
yeah, some of these paladins, or some of the paladins, they had these things called sunblades, and I mean they're a sacred weapon of our order, but like, I feel if we're gonna be fighting, possibly the queen of the evil dragons, then maybe I need an upgrade. Then just he gestures to the sword on his back, and if I use my other sword, I can't keep the stuff up on the other people. So
So I'm gonna be real with you here, Eugene. If the sunblade is some kind of holy item, it's gonna get real steep here, and we do not have the gold to cover it, so you're gonna need to be paying in a similar way I paid for the feathers.
Eugene's eyes just like drift over to the guy, the genie demon man.
He went into the back.
Yeah, he
went into the back.
Oh, okay. Well, Eugene just like looks up at the sky and he's like, "No, I don't. I can make do. I make do with old reliable sword. You know what I'm saying?"
Okay. So
Awful concerned.
Willow, parts for Bob. Where do you want to get that? Is there anything here that piques your interest, or are we gonna want to?
There are some bits and bobbles here. The best spot to get that is probably the place that you are no longer allowed to go, Styx, and that would be the Temple of Gond in Waterdeep.
Yeah. Oh, I can walk them there. I'll just stay a healthy 500 feet away.
As the restraining order says.
Yep.
It's canonical. The Temple of Gond has a restraining order on Styx in Waterdeep.
Oh dear.
So you're able to take them very quickly and easily to the Temple of Gond. You sort of stay a city block away and point them in the direction of where it's at. You see the repairs are well underway from the inferno that was raging in this temple from the Dawn Titan you accidentally summoned because you forgot to carry a 1. But the rest of you guys are here at the Temple of Gond. You see the tinkerers, the gnomes, the dwarfs. You see clockwork machines and beings and automatons going about the temple grounds. A gold dragonborn comes up and approaches you, Willow. Hellos. What are you looking for today?
She pats Bob. Was Bob allowed to go with me?
Oh, absolutely. At the Temple of Gond, this is...
I need some spare parts, and I need some parts for upgrading my boy here.
Yes, what are you looking for to upgrade him?
Well, I think, Ken, you and I have got to talk offline.
Yeah. Okay.
So why don't we consider the conversations being had? She doesn't do anything completely ridiculous, but everybody's satisfied by the results, and let's go from there.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah. We can hammer it out outside of this, yeah. Save time.
Yeah, because, I don't want to take up everybody's time with something that's just me. Go ahead. Next.
Okay.
By the way, excuse the cussing, folks. I'm making a necklace, and I keep dropping beads.
Unfortunate.
It's a pain in the butt.
All right. Anyone else in Waterdeep needing anything else?
Did we already stop by the bank and grab our stuff?
I would assume so, yeah.
Yeah.
So Bob's got his bag of holding back.
Yes.
Eugene,
Yeah.
what's your strength at?
19, my boy.
All right.
So about as much as Eugene sounds as old.
Hey, I just turned 20, okay? I'll have you know I'm not a teenager anymore.
You're not even allowed to drink alcohol.
Willow, is there anything that you use strength for?
Not really, no. I'm for me, it's more dex and especially intelligence.
Okay. Solus.
I'm good.
Is there nothing that, like, your weapon attacks, they don't use strength?
Are you looking to hand off an item that increases strength?
Yes.
I actually could use that.
Do you have an extra attunement slot? Because if so, I'll hand it over to you.
Let me double check. I don't think I do have a pile of items, but I don't I'm not really attuned to much. Is the thing.
Basically, I need to make a swap for the Amulet of Health.
Yes, I can attune to something.
Okay. So then, when we get back together, I'm gonna give you, when we, like, all of a sudden you just hand me all the stuff, and I'm like, I'm just gonna peel off the gauntlets of ogre power, and just, here you go.
Thank you.
Ken, I got my tome of inspiration and leadership.
And I will remove that.
You still, I think, have 2 days left of reading.
Does it count that I only get 4 hours of sleep?
It definitely helps.
Okay.
Honestly, at this point, you've had that for a while. You're going into a place where, yeah, you can bump your scores up for that. It's been a few sessions since you've gotten that item.
Hey, Ken.
Yes.
I'm doing the bad choices.
I have an idea.
Are you also going to go to Mahadi to get your belt?
No, I'm gonna go back to the yawning portal.
Okay.
And going in, I'm going to loudly announce that I have a Frostbrand scimitar pulled from the lair of a dragon in which we've slain. Ask what people want to trade for it.
You get a couple people turn their heads.
As a member of the Inquisition, it's authentic.
So what rarity is that?
Very rare.
Eugene, what weapon are you using right now?
I'm sort of looking for a
I
Dragon's
have,
Wrath weapon, specifically the Wakened version of one, to where it's a very rare. It does an extra 2
I have a
damage
longsword.
plus increases the weapon's damage to 2d6.
Okay.
Or anything else that they might offer that would be really cool.
Just a normal one?
A normal longsword.
So
Yes.
someone has a great axe that they offer up. They tell you that this once belonged to a great Goliath barbarian in a far-off lands. This is the blood axe. If you fell a creature with it, you'll get bolstered, and it also does a little bit of necrotic damage per hit.
Looking for one-handed. As I hit my shield.
Someone offers you... someone comes up with a cauldron. And this is a tiny, tiny little cauldron. It's about 3 inches tall. The woman who holds this up, this tiny pot is a Cauldron of Rebirth. You can cast once a day. You can get a potion of greater healing with it, and can cast the scrying spell using this as a component. As an action, you can make it large enough for a medium creature to crouch within. And it'll shoot out anything that's too big. But
It's the Voldemort pot!
you could put a corpse in this pot and 200 pounds of salt. And after 8 hours, the creature will come back to life next dawn.
Very tempting. I'll keep you in mind. I like that one. I do like that one quite a bit.
Is that based out of the Book of Three?
No, Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Well,
So
you
it
know,
might
I'm
be
just saying.
based off of might be based off of that book. Yeah.
I think so.
I'm looking, Ken. I know you're not going to give me it, but I'm looking for a horn, possibly a bronze horn.
Oh, the dragon's breath. The dragon's breath. They. Someone does bring up a Dragon's Wrath weapon, but this one is a stirring one, a rare. And this one says this is a. This one is an interesting one. This one was made from that of an amethyst dragon, and will do psychic damage per hit.
What's that one called?
It was the
Dragon.
Dragon's Wrath vessel or weapon, and it is the stirring. No one comes up to you with one of the none of those, but you do have someone come up to you with a warhammer, and this one is. It's in the form of a leather-wrapped metal rod emblazoned with the symbol of Pelor, the Dawnfather. And it has
Sits forward in chair.
It has a loop on it, and doesn't seem to have a head. And the man smiles, and it's an older cleric. He's like, "My adventuring days are close to done, but this is Dusk Crusher. You can activate it. It does more damage. And it does radiant damage instead of bludgeoning. It's essentially a sun sword with as a warhammer. And you can cast Sunbeam with it once a day.
You can get it for Eugene's birthday.
That is definitely tempting. I'm not gonna lie.
Another man just sort of comes up to you, and this is the last one that comes up. Well, I have... I don't really want to say, but I do have one. This is an Ion Stone of Vitality. And it makes it so death is a bit harder to come after you, as it increases your ability to fight off death saving throws.
Styx's birthday!
Styx's birthday!
Kind of want to go with the Dawn Hammer, I'm not gonna lie.
You should do it.
That's really what I'm thinking.
Hey, Eugene, look at this weapon that's for your god that I'm using.
I worship a god that's literally an on-fire eye. That's the anti-Eugene's god.
You know, I wasn't gonna say anything, but you know.
Someone
You know
else...
what? Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the last one?
Someone else comes up last minute. And he's like, I have a pouch of reincarnation dust.
Listen, I've died and come back about 4 times already at this point.
So think of it as an insurance policy for your friends.
I want to hit things harder. I go to the old man and go, I like that hammer. It looks fun.
All right, as he swaps it out for you, he trades the item as you gain the Dusk Crusher Warhammer.
Ken?
Yes.
Could I Well, I'll wait for you to finish. Is there anything else you're going to be doing in there, Baxton?
In the VC or Tyranny Dragon chat, that's what the hammer looks like. All right, back to you, Owen.
So, I'm looking down at this pile of stuff that Styx literally just dropped in my lap, and I wasn't really expecting all of it. And then I'm looking up at...
The amulet hasn't come yet. It'll take a day or two.
Oh,
for the
that's
amulet.
actually really...
Yes.
Thank you.
Receipt. Would I have like the receipt for the amulet
Yes.
as proof of purchase?
Yes.
Yeah. So there is that.
You also
All right.
realize
Which-
as you guys are gone, you never specified which deity the amulet needed to be. Their Styx.
No, I did not.
Oy.
I'm not finding Dusk Crusher. This is really
Okay.
weird.
Wait a minute. So are both the amulets coming then in 3 days? I just want to make sure what I need to put in my inventory and what I should not.
So the Amulet of Health is there. The anything that's holy related just takes some time to get. So like
Oh.
the spell components, that's there. It's pretty much I think the amulet and Styx's feathers are the only ones that aren't.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but here's the thing that I will say is that Styx would have seen what my holy amulet looks like. I would assume that he would know to say it looks like this.
Would we be able to say that that Styx would have said an amulet of Bahamut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because Styx has a better memory than Jask.
Yes.
Yes. But with that being said, so I'm sitting here and I'm looking at all this stuff, and this is more stuff than Owen's ever had in his entire life, and just stunned. And he looks up at Eugene, and he realizes that Eugene doesn't really have much of anything. So, I would like to... I would like to cast Divine Intervention.
Okay.
Because I would like to ask my best friend to help out somebody and see maybe if he's got a weapon or something that will really help out Eugene that he really needs, and that's what I would like to do. That's what I will be asking for. If it
Okay.
works.
Sounds good to me.
And if it doesn't work, I have another plan. But
All right, so I will roll off with you to see if we get within. What is 14 right now?
holy shit! I just rolled a 7. 2 double zeros and a 7. Double zero on the percentiles 0, and I rolled a 7.
And so
Wow.
with the roll off because we do within 14,
Yep.
I got 14. So it goes off.
Oh my.
Nice.
So as you pray to
I
your
don't know how to feel right now.
So what was your exact wording for your divine intervention?
Well, looking at Eugene, and I'm realizing like I have this and I have this, and realizing that Eugene, like with everybody else, like he doesn't seem to have like a whole lot of magical stuff, especially not even a magical weapon. I've seen him pull a magic weapon out of his chest, but I don't think that's the same thing. And I don't know what weapon he would want, but I would just ask to see if maybe the best friend could come down and maybe give Eugene a weapon that Eugene could use. I don't really know all the weapons that Eugene can use, but maybe he could just come hang out for a minute.
I like the phrasing of "come down and give him the weapon." That's some real important phrasing right there.
So
Can Waterdeep's anti-dragon protection stop Bahamut?
There's no way. There's
And I don't think that can happen, can it? Not in human form, if he comes out in human form, right?
well, he
Unless
has
you want to have...
certain protections against that. So as you guys are just sitting there, the door just crunches open. As you see the most curmudgeon-y, grumpy-looking old man, almost looks like one of the Greybeards from Skyrim, just sort of comes in, Looks like he's just rolled out of bed. He looks to you, to Eugene, walks up and just hands you the hilt of a sword.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
Looks
Wait,
at
Dragon?
you, gives a brief nod, walks back out the door. You see the door is like slightly off its hinges from him opening it up so violently when he came in. As he just gingerly sets the door back in its place and is gone.
What just happened?
That was my best friend.
The entire time, Eugene's mouth is just hanging open, mouth agape. It's like he's seen the face of the Lord and say, he's like, because when Owen says his best friend, he means Bahamut. You mean that was Bahamut, the man that just had, and he just handed me this thing. I don't know what it was, and Eugene's just kind of like staring at this blade, hilt of a sword, like I don't even
Wait.
know what just happened.
That was Bahamut?
That was my best friend.
What? Isn't he a dragon?
Sometimes.
Well, I met him when he wasn't a dragon. He was a human. He was very nice.
So, Ken, do I automatically have like encyclopedia knowledge of what this is since it was just given to me by?
So this seems to be... It doesn't seem like a Sunblade, but this one has more draconic motifs to it. But it is a Sunblade.
Interesting. Eugene's just holding it, and he ignites the blade.
Non-copyrighted lightsaber sounds.
Wait,
Flum.
you just got a sword from Bahamut?
And Eugene, he puts the blade out, and he just looks at Owen like, I don't know how to thank you for this, but thank you. I think
Folks,
I
I'll be
don't know
right
what
back.
you did,
Okay.
but you did something, and it worked, and now, yeah. So cool.
Yeah, sometimes he's just busy. He can't always, unfortunately, can't always just like come down and
Now you
hang
have
out
7
with
days
me.
for it to work again.
Yes, but I thought that this would be a good use of it. So, I'm just glad it worked. So, but yeah, so it was either that or I was just gonna give you my mace. It was one of the two, and if that didn't work, he kind of looked down at the amulet, and the other thing he was gonna rush off and he was gonna go see if he could track down a nice long sword for you. Specifically, I was looking at the crystal longsword is what I was looking at. But that would have been the other thing that I would have done, and I would have traded that to get you something.
That's crazy.
So
Gods don't just do stuff like that. They don't just come down. What's the
Yeah.
point of gods if they just chill in the earth?
well, I met him in a forest.
Well,
Well, actually, myself and Nibbles, we both met him in the forest. That was a long time, a few years
Nick
ago.
is gonna raise his
no.
hand.
So
While
Yeah?
everybody's elated, I'm gonna take this moment to let those that weren't there know. Just don't be mad, but I sold my soul.
You did what?
Pretty sure my instructions were clear there, Solus. Don't be
I'm
mad.
still not there.
But
I'm at
so
the yawning portal.
flabbergasted by the stupidity of it that I need
I'm
to
not
hear
stupid.
again.
It's not stupid.
And with that revelation, this is where we're going to take our intermission for the night. As Baxton,
How do
you're
I
going to
add
be getting
items?
back with the group soon when we
Like-
get back.
I don't think I can ask Bahamut for that back yet. That's
No,
gonna be a
I
little
don't.
bit-
I don't want that. Honestly, I don't want that deal broken. Not even gonna try.
Oh, okay.
All right, we are on intermission, guys. We'll be back in 10 minutes. People watching at home. unmuted. It is unmuted now. All right, welcome back, everyone. We are absolutely back right now. The party has just finished up their shopping spree, I hope. And hopefully we'll meet with the Thayan ambassador.
Okay, Solus is pulling out her book and going through like all the manners rules right now because I was the secret weapon and it's all gone downhill from there. So
So, what are you doing?
I think we're going to go speak to the Thayan ambassador now.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys are returned back to the castle district. You guys are all together at this point. And before you get too far, Erlanthor, if you remember him, he is one of the Harper agents that you helped save.
awesome.
Earlier in this game, he approaches you and is like, "Hey, so you're about to meet. Just wanted to prepare you a little bit for who you're about to meet. You are about to meet the where? Do you think I could find the name after reading it like 14 times earlier today?"
No.
You're about to meet with the Thayan ambassador, Ni Limich. And if you ask me, they use way too many consonants in their name and not enough vowels. But who am I to bash foreign cultures and their spelling? But they are very impatient. They've been waiting a while, and they are a bit short-tempered at this point. For those of you who do not know anything about Thay, please be careful there. I'm going to give you a writ saying that you are working at behest of the Lords of Waterdeep, and I'm hoping that that is enough to protect you while you're there, give you diplomatic immunity. However, there is no guarantee in safety in Thay. It is a dangerous place run by undead and undead monstrosities.
I appreciate the warning. Solus, I mean this respectfully. Do know that I do believe that you are a great conversationalist. You have a bad history of people who are rude.
Yes, I'm studying. I'm gonna be the secret weapon that I know I have.
These are wizards. These are my people. I can
Yes.
handle the conversations if you feel like you can't handle people who are rude.
Okay, I will.
Also,
check
people
with
who
the-
court with undead. Because they do court with undead.
Solus, just so you know, I can't kill a country if you make them mad.
Yeah.
Question. Sticks?
Yes.
When you say they court with undead, so me and Bahamut, we're not really big fan. I mean, we're not fans of like evil dragons,
Yeah.
but we're also not fan of like the undead. It's kind of a thing, especially for me. Are they gonna have any undead here, or?
Erlanthor just sort of sucks his teeth. Odds are the entire country that you're going to meet, the leadership are liches and archliches. The lieutenants of the army are intelligent undead. The majority of the leadership are those who have passed their mortal coils.
We need to leave you at home.
Yeah, I don't think I can. I honestly don't think I can go there. I think Owen would just literally want to just destroy everything, because that's literally everything against a grave cleric and what he would think that he's supposed to do.
But Baxton's undead. He's like died twice.
That's very different. Baxton is no longer dead. These are zombies, skeletons, liches. These are. It's
Baxton
very.
just came back cleaner.
There is a difference. There's a difference between getting put back into the cycle and breaking the cycle of life and death. Owen, I very much so understand. personally, I don't like things that do ice damage stuff. Not a big fan of that. So I very much so understand that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to tell this ambassador Thay that you have diarrhea. No one ever asks about diarrhea. Once you say diarrhea, no one wants to hear more. And we'll figure it out from there where we need to get you and where we're going to meet up.
Erlanther
He's
looks
not
at,
wrong.
Erlanther looks at you and he's like, in all honesty, you are the ultimate say here. If you guys don't want to go deal with Thay, you don't have to. You are the Inquisition. You are who we've deemed appropriate judges of character and allies.
So
Uh-oh.
I
Aren't they important and powerful?
They are
They are
important and powerful. And
I mean, an Archlich alone, by himself, could pose a problem for multiple dragons. They are powerful. But it becomes, are we willing to, well, what sacrifices are we willing to make for that power? I know, I've said it time and again, I will burn the forest to kill the rabbit. So I'm willing to make that sacrifice, but I'm not going to make that choice for all of you.
My vote is yes. I usually am not with the. I know that I'm usually not with it, but like the imminent evil is Tiamat, and like the Liches also don't want the world to end, so we could just do They don't want them to end the world. They want to end the world themselves.
Oh, and if I may put it this way, right? If we can get the Thay to join us, that's going to be a lot more undead that die. A lot more destroyed undead that are fighting the dragons, and then I will personally, with you, do what we can to unravel that country.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it seems like we need all the help we can get. So, as much as I am...
Owen, I'll help with that. I currently just got a holy bonker, and I will definitely...
If we can get them to support us in the war, they will be losing forces, which will make them weaker.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of, like, skeletons and stuff either, but, like, we need people. And as much as these were... Well, they used to be people, now they're undead people, but, you know, I mean... Soldiers are soldiers, you know?
An army needs cannon fodder.
Well...
So... There are... And I'm gonna sit down for a second. I'm gonna look at all of you. I'm sure there's a stone bench I can sit down on, and I'm gonna look at all of you and say, you know, I understand, like, you know, being okay with certain evil people, and I'm gonna kind of like glance in the direction of wherever we left evil person's body that still has not been resurrected yet, and oh wait, no, I did resurrect him. He is alive.
You did. You spent that way,
I gotta mark that off. Hold on, I forgot to do that. Anyways, so said person I resurrected. He was evil, but he was willing to do certain things and help us out, and that would be okay. But when it comes down to this and the undead and you know, based on the conversations that I've had with Bahamut, and then what he, like, the path that I took to be who I am right now, to work with the undead, I think would be like in such a massive counterbalance. I don't know what would happen. So
even if it's working with the undead long enough to get them destroyed.
No,
he doesn't want to go. He's not gonna go.
Yeah, no, I'm clarifying. I'm making sure.
Yeah, no, but it's more than that. Like, I wouldn't be able to work with them at all.
That's
like,
understandable. Yeah. Okay. You've cut out, by the way.
Are we just gonna?
Sorry, I hit mute. It's either we're gonna have to kill the undead, and that means. No. Yeah, I really hope. Well, I could probably contain myself if we're just in there talking to them for a little bit. and if they are undead, I don't know if they are or not.
But-
But working with them in any way, shape, or form, unless Bahamut tells me that it's okay, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Do you have the I do not know your kinds, the clerical spells, the divine spells, but there's a spell I know that talks to deities, asks them questions.
I think it's
Yeah.
augury.
It's commune.
Commune. Yep.
Are you able to cast that?
Yeah, I could
feel
do
that's an
that.
important question.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
That's
that's
that's gonna be the deciding factor. If you feel like you can't work with undead, my vote will change. If you cannot work alongside them, my vote will change, and we will not work alongside them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm there too. I mean, you kind of you gave me a great increase in my capabilities. So I mean, if you're not feeling this, then I mean, I'm kind of there with you. Pelor doesn't exactly speak lightly of undead things either.
If it was just a mild discomfort, I would have said like you can work past it. But if this is a thing so much a thing that would get you in trouble with your deity, no, we won't work with them. So go ahead, use the spell. Let's get some answers, and then we'll figure it out from there.
okay. All right. This takes a minute. I'm gonna look at the guy like, we just need 1 minute, and then I'll like just basically kind of set out some incense. I will set out a little bit of like holy water, and then I'll add in a little bit of honey and a couple of daisies, and I will cast commune, which is 5th level.
All right.
I think it's 5th level.
So, let me just.
Oh, and I am also short a.
So you feel the connection appear. Feels slightly closer than it normally does, as he was in the general vicinity not but an hour ago. But
Sorry to. Man, I know I just asked you for a really big favor, and you really came through. By the way, Eugene is really happy with his sword. I don't know what you gave him, but he's pretty ecstatic over here. So we have to meet with these red wizards of Thay. They're undead. I know how you feel about undead and evil, and I feel that same way about the undead and evil. This is like a thing where we got to go there and either talk with them. We got to talk with them here. Can I work with them, or is this like a thing where I just need to just walk in there and take care of them right now? You can mix that in with basically all three. If you want to just use all 3 questions just for me trying to
One
find some
question,
guidance. Yeah, basically me trying to figure out if I can do this, and if I can't, then
so your first question.
basically it's like, can I work with them? Can I even go there? Or do I need to just go in there and literally walk in and just not that I can smite, but basically divine smite these people as soon as we walk in through the doors? That's kind of like what I'm looking for.
So you get the feeling of complete revulsion against the Thayans. But you also get the feeling of forgiveness.
Are you looking to...
I'm literally like lore dumping Bahamut as we're literally having this conversation to just.
Well, yeah, I wasn't sure just because it's that, and then also coupled with Grave Cleric, and where, because those boundaries, like all of a sudden, that's a big mix of stuff, and yeah.
Also, fun, like really good Easter eggs with your character building. By the way, like I'm finding like the little tiny aspects that you have incorporated into your character that are such minute aspects of Bahamut. Like his favorite foods and stuff like that you have built into your character. I absolutely love that.
Okay, I gotta ask, what are Bahamut's favorite foods?
When he's in human form, it is daisies dipped in honey and the dew off of frozen grass. That's why he's got the grass tucked in, so that way
And that's why you had daisies on your altar. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, no, he would not be very accepting of this.
Okay.
Now
for the third.
one of his tenets in the dogma is the greater justice, which includes fighting evil and toppling oppressive regimes, and the lichocracy of Thay is definitely one of the poster childs of oppressive regimes.
Eek.
Okay. For the third question, if I walk in, is he gonna want me to take care of these people immediately? Or even knowing that they're there, if they're undead, is this gonna be like a time to wipe the floor? Basically, I guess. Sweep the floor. Sweep the leg.
Oh, I forgot this can only be answered yes, no, or unclear.
Well, I mean, you're basically giving me... You're still giving me that.
But, so you just get the feeling, first off, to reflect on the precepts.
Okay.
Of the Patarian Code.
Okay.
You would know that as justice and good above all, honor and fealty to the king, which would be Bahamut, honor and respect to righteous innocence, honor and duty to the balancer, who is the god Lendis, to her mercy Tamara, and the justice maker Bahamut, honor and protection of the lesser races, honor and correction to the enemies of justice and good, and honor and forbearance for oneself.
Okay.
So, you just get the word reflect.
Okay. I'll finish the rite, and I'll stand up and I'll look at everybody and I'll just say, this may make things harder. I don't know, but I can't do anything with these people, and honestly, I think if I walk in that room, I'm probably gonna have to like take care of them, like with like a pillow over the face and a mace in the face kind of thing. You know, like what we did.
Politely saying no is a one thing. Like making an enemy of the strongest liches in the land might not be a good idea.
They're already my enemies. That's what I'm trying
Yes.
to. That's what I'm trying to say. And if I go in there, it's not.
So,
to tell you the truth, liches give Willow the heebie-jeebies, so she'll stay with you if that's okay.
Well, that's where my next question comes in. Owen.
Yes.
Would you be able to still work with the kingdom if the kingdom itself is working with the Thay? Even if you don't have to see the Thay, if you don't have to walk side by side with them.
No, because of what? So I asked Bahamut a bunch of questions, and well, not a bunch, but 3, and basically what it really came down to is, no, don't work with them. And honestly, like after we take care of Tiamat, I think he kind of wants me to go into Thay and get rid of them too, because yeah.
Okay, then that's all I need.
Sorry, I don't know if that makes it harder.
I mean, Owen, the comfort of the party is important. I know, like, I blow stuff up, and like,
I like it when you blow stuff up.
Everybody's in constant danger of being set on fire around me, but like your religion is important. Your tenets and all that stuff, that's important. So
And you're our brother. Like, you're our brother.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah. Willow says that her dad lost half an ear to a lich, so ever since then she's kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
so let's just go politely say no. And
Yeah.
then...
if you all don't mind, I'm willing to be the one to go say no, so none of your faces have to be attached to this, because again, they're liches, and liches are well known for having a long memory and a vindictive personality.
I mean,
Um,
I'll go
anybody
with
who
you because
I was gonna say anybody who wishes to come with, I'm not going to stop you.
I'll
But
go
going-
with you. I don't want to work with them. I know I've been silent through this entire thing because I'm
Yeah.
the only person that's died multiple times, like a lich. So I'm I am with the group on this. If the group does not want to work with them, then I'm fine not working with them. If we
okay,
want to, then I will. I don't really care. However, I will go with you sticks just to make sure. Here, Eugene, hold the holy bunker. I'm pretty sure they'll hate this thing.
As Eugene, you
It's
just
all
get
going in.
Eugene, you get handed an incredibly holy relic of your order. That Baxton has somehow acquired during the course of the day. That he flippantly called the Holy Bunker.
So Baxton, Sticks,
I
and
want to go with Sticks in case he gets blown up by
okay.
witches.
Then with that, I am casting 3 level 4 spells right now, and I'm casting Death Ward on Baxton, Sticks, and Solus because
yep.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do because I don't trust them and they need to stay alive long enough if just in case we need to get in there and save them.
Okay.
So
Okay.
And we're gonna go speak to the lad.
So you walk in, you get brought, Erlanther brings you to her small room, as you see a very impatient-looking woman lounging out on a very comfortable, looking like love seat, foot tapping, her red robe sort of bouncing as she taps. You notice very quickly her head is completely shaved, except for the blue woad tattoos that's all around her dark complexion. She looks up at you. Ah, you finally decided to come show your face, did you? It has
Yeah,
been...
sorry, we're very busy saving the realm. Continue.
It is understandable. They've been good hosts here, and I do not get out of Thay often. I am Nilimish. At your service, Red Wizard. I have been sent here to bring you to Thay, if that is your... So if you are ready, we'll leave post haste.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to decline.
You see her just blink, and it's like the blink of someone who's never been told no. Or not accustomed to hearing the word no. What?
While we are sure that you are powerful and great allies, unfortunately, for the Inquisitors, certain members of our party do have issues with certain beliefs and ways of life of your group, which we believe could come to blows if on the drop of a hat. And we do not want to cause any risks between your government and our government.
That is a fair... It's always the pesky paladins. That is why we have...
Looks at me standing behind sticks.
It is why we have outlawed paladins and clerics unless they are to Vecna in our lands. That is regrettable, but understandable. I shall report to my superiors your decision and Waterdeep's indecision.
Yes. I will say that should the Thayans choose to do something about the possibly world-ending event coming up, I would not be hurt from their interaction and involvement. But we cannot work with you directly.
I will also let them know that. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
You as well. Don't get eaten by a dragon. It'd be a shame to resurrect someone like you.
Good luck. I've got places to go when I die.
Why do you
Been
think
there,
I said
done
it?
that,
Why do you
Holden.
think I said a shame?
Been there, done that.
As she snaps her fingers and she just sort of fizzles into an insubstantial mist and disappears.
If she was going to teleport, I was so close. Like my mouth was opening to form the words counterspell, and I was going to walk out of the room. It was just mild
Spellbook to have.
inconvenience and leave.
Oh.
Make the country hate you.
I thought it's not dead.
How to make it just mildly inconvenience to them enough where they have to wait another day to travel.
Yup.
Because Thayans are too proud to tell someone their teleportation circle sigils to get to their place.
It was so
Accidentally
close.
dropped it.
That's great.
Oh.
Oh. Man, I was thinking about using my Divine Intervention to give us a map to the Drakhorn, but... Oh well. Sword was worth it.
So
Sword is worth it.
as you guys are sitting there, you guys get back to each get back to each other, and you guys have a little bit of uncharacteristic downtime that you don't normally have here. You guys are sort of sitting about in one of the inns that you've begun to frequent. What's that?
You talking days, or are we just talking a few hours?
Just a few hours later.
Okay.
I want to go back to the. After I get my holy bunker back, I want to go back to the yawning portal and talk to Durnan a little bit. That place seemed fun.
Okay, you can. You guys can all be at the yawning portal if you'd like. The
Yeah.
high-level adventurers. Yes.
What day of the week is it?
You're asking. Okay. Weekdays D&D, because they have a different week.
Yeah, they have a different. Yeah.
Or like equivalent of Thursday.
They have 10 days.
Monday.
Yeah, they have 10 days, and it is.
God, can you imagine a 10-day work week? You have to work 7 days with a 3... Sorry.
It's tier day.
They actually don't have day names. They just call it first day, second day, third day, up until the 10th day.
Delightful.
That's great.
So, but it is currently 7th day.
Cool. Can I go beyond open bacon therapy session?
Say that again, you cut out.
The Temple of Yondala's bacon therapy seminar?
Sure.
Cool, thank you. Anyone is invited, but...
So you do that for a little bit, and then after a while, you guys all reconvene back at the yawning portal. And after a little bit, someone bursts in to the yawning portal, frantic-eyed, eyes wide looking around, and they see you. And they run right up to your table. And this entire time during the day, the Drakhorn has been sounding more and more. And it's to the point where it's audible even to those who aren't sensitive to it.
That's why I'm getting drunker and drunker throughout the day.
Which will make your hangover in the morning even worse.
Paladin, cure wounds.
You're poisoned.
I got lay on hands.
Yeah, the lay on hands, use 5 points of lay on hands to remove your hangover, because it's technically a poison.
I've got cleanse and flame. I can do that. I'll burn it out of you.
Oh Lord.
Use cure hangover.
So someone, this man comes up, and it's a young man, individual. Their eyes are wide. We found the well of dragons. We found where the Drakhorn is. We found where where everything is going to be. The council is about to call a final war council. And from there, they request your presence to see how our assets are going to be used in this battle.
Well, let's go.
1 sec, let me sober up.
The speed of fast.
Yeah, this is a you need to come now.
Yes.
This is not something we can wait on as he rushes away back to the castle district.
Shoves cookie in mouth. Leaves.
As alright guys, I am going to need 5 minutes to speed read the next chapter because you guys skipped the chapter that I had prepped tonight.
Sorry.
No, it's totally fine.
I should have brought up the whole thing as far as like I didn't even know, and I put in the chat like I didn't even know Thay was like an undead thing. I would have brought this up weeks ago.
No, you're totally
And
not. No, it's
so,
it's
I
not open.
apologize.
It's not
I have
open
5
knowledge.
minutes.
What's that?
I have 5 minutes. I have 5 minutes worth of RP if you really want.
Yeah, if you would like to go, I'm just going to turn my volume down, so if anyone needs me, ping me, just so I can...
Yeah.
So
I'm going to take my
Baxton,
headphones
you
off.
see-
Baxton,
Baxton, yes.
do we want to bring drinks or anything for the people? I mean, I know we've been drinking and eating here. Do we want to bring it back to the work council? I've been a little bit
sure.
in my yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
sure. We could bring boost to him. Hey guys, look what I got. I got him last night, and I haven't showed you guys yet. And I unfurl my wings coming behind you. They're about 6 foot wings on each side. He's like, guys, look what I got last night.
But I
touch him?
can.
Can
I
touch
can
your
already-
wings?
Yeah, sure. They're like rough and scaly.
That's very delightful.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have wings.
You what?
Wait, hold on. Watch, Solus, hit me. And I will use. I'm literally going to use this. I'm going to use my reaction to use one of the Gift of the Metallic Dragon and pop out spectral wings. See,
Oh my gosh!
I
and
start
then they
flying,
go, and then they go away because they're only there for like 6 seconds.
I start flying up.
It was really cool.
It was really cool. They were very, very fancy.
Well, the boots you got me have little wings on them, so I guess we have 3 winged party members.
I can have
can't-
wings sometimes.
I can't fly.
4.
I don't
I
have
could
wings,
carry
but
you.
Bob has a broom of flying.
Yeah.
So everybody
A lot
can
of us
fly,
fly.
but me and well, at least Solus can't fly. So we can.
That's okay, Owen. Get on my back.
Also, I do want to apologize to you, Eugene.
What's up?
I said I would figure out your thing, and we haven't had time to breathe for a while.
Oh, well, no, it's probably fine. Look, listen, the imminent destruction of, like, the entire world is more important than whatever I got going on, okay?
I'm glad you understand. Yeah?
Yeah, because, well, if the world dies, I don't get to know what I am. So I figure, you know, we save the world, and then we figure out whatever, you know, whatever's going on with me.
Well, Eugene, I mean, I could ask my best friend and see if he has any idea what's going on with you.
So, I have the ability to cast Legend Lore, and I believe we might get answers out of that. It's just every time that we've had time to breathe, I had already used up the spell slots in our previous fights and such. But Solus, I think you were trying to say something.
Oh yeah. I know. If you guys. I had.
Real quick,
a
guys.
song.
As you guys are sitting there getting ready to leave for the council, a woman that you've seen many times at the council meetings approaches you. You know her as Rian Nightshade, and she's been at the right hand of Lord Daggle Neverember several times.
Okay.
She sits down at your table and she looks at you and says, "Sit," as you guys are standing up to leave.
Well, sit back down.
All
Do we
right.
have time to sit?
I'll make this quick, as I know the council is about to start soon. I am the de facto, not leader, but liaison to the Zentarum, the Black Network. I am willing to act and give our support immediately and unflinchingly to you guys. However, I require one thing of you guys, and something that you have absolute authority over. You, under rights of conquest, own Xanthal's tower. I would like to purchase it from you for 50,000 gold pieces. The organization...
Make it 100 and it's yours.
I can't make it 100, but you know that the belt that you were looking for earlier? I can throw that in.
Yes. Deal.
Just looks over at Baxton like a thanks for making that choice for all of us.
This is something that has
Willow
to be...
just raises an eyebrow.
This has to be something that is unanimous by you, as you all have rights to it. I cannot accept the singular rights of conquest by one individual.
Do you work with undead, or do you kill them?
No, we are the greatest alliance of saboteurs, spies, assassins,
No, I think
smugglers.
for the belt that I do leave Baxton. It's just Baxton, please. It's all of ours.
I mean, it's not like you're selling your soul, Baxton, like where you don't need everybody's permission to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, who
The
would sell
soul,
their soul?
the,
Who
the
would
soul
sell
is
their
something
soul?
personal.
Oh.
You can sell your soul all you want without other people's permission. That's yours to sell.
Who
But the
would just
tower
sell
is
their
ours.
soul?
So
Me, I sold my soul for 3 feathers.
the other factions will want this when you get to the meeting. If you sell it to us now, and it has to be now, we can
I do have a question
deflect this
for you.
Yes.
Well, what if we wanted a place that could be like our own home base? Would you be willing to trade something of equal value to where you give up something and then we take something?
The 50,000 gold pieces will be sufficient enough for you to purchase a place of your own. We are not at liberty to be able to disclose some of our locations, as they are parts of the Black Network that are, let's say, not known to authorities.
If what we want is a place with that 50,000 gold, I have the idea of we use that 50,000 gold to hire wizards, and we make our own tower that is different, but a little bit of all of us.
I am not opposed to that idea, and I think that is fantastic because, yeah, I think there's a lot of creativity, and I am down for that.
Not for nothing, guys, but like after this whole thing is over, I kind of wanted to go back home.
No, of course.
So
But
I mean,
at
if
least
you-
you have a place to crash if you ever come over here. You'll have a bed.
I still want you to have a say in this tower. You've helped a great deal. I'm confident in saying that we may have not made it through some of the things you've made it through if you were not there.
well, what do we have if we have the tower? Like, what are we giving up?
Really crazy maze that nobody wants to go through.
As of
ever
5
again.
minutes ago, none of you guys actually realized that you own the tower under rights of conquest, so
Oh, we
Literally?
do.
that's
Cool.
a fair...
Literally, what we are losing is something we did not realize we owned.
I want the belt.
I
So
don't care about the tower. I'm more concerned with never seeing Eugene again.
No. I will
see him
teleport
again.
us to go see Eugene. Eugene,
Yeah.
you will have your door kicked in.
I hold on. I don't know how I feel about that last part. I mean, you guys are cool and everything, but
Metaphorically, not literally.
okay. Well, still,
We will care for you
Okay.
forcefully.
I may have to
No
tell
choice.
my uncle about that. I don't.
I will send word before we come. But
I won't.
we are on a time constraint here. We need to not be running in circles here.
I think the
My
answer is
vote's yes.
Yes, belt, 50,000 gold, tower's yours. We'll do something else.
Yeah. Eugene?
Okay.
Hey, and you know what? Actually, I have a question for you. You always need new networks, right?
Yes.
So if we buy something that has like a storefront or a bar, if we give you access to that for
Eugene,
information, would we get something in return?
Oh, and these guys are like actual crazy murderers, like us, but not cool.
No, they're assassins.
they-
They're assassins and rogues.
But they kill
and-
evil people. I'm
Yeah.
good.
We
No,
Oh, they do.
So if
Yeah.
we do that and then we give you like of
They
the
kill who
ability
they
to come
paid to
in,
kill.
we will throw our full weight behind you for the fight ahead.
Okay, yeah, let's do this. Yes.
Sounds
Yes.
like a plan.
I vote yes.
Okay, that's everybody then.
All right.
Eugene, because you said okay, yeah.
Can it be a fire giant
Yeah,
belt
that's
instead of
fine.
a normal giant belt?
No,
I
it's
didn't
the
even
one
know
you.
we
It
had-
was the one you were looking for earlier, the frost giant.
Fine.
All right. So
Look at you
second
trying to get-
council.
he's like, can I just like get one up more? Can I get
What
that
about-
28?
what about-
Can I
what
get that
about-
28 strength? Can I get that 32 strength?
Storm giant belt.
Cloud? Cloud?
Could I please, 2 more strength, Papa, please?
2 more strength, Papa, please.
Now that like Owen has like lost his old / young man strength, he's now kind of like wilted down. He's like a little tiny now, and he's like, eh. And he looks
Yeah.
over at Styx, and Styx is like just this buff cat out of nowhere, just like, yeah.
Wait, Styx is buff now.
So
Styx is
Styx went.
buff now.
Styx went from having an 8 strength to a 19 strength.
Y'all
Oh, yeah,
keep
Styx is
changing
buff.
what you look like.
No, so
Styx has got pecs. He's got
I
everything
imagine
right
that
now.
like I imagine that Styx isn't like larger. It's just really defined muscle now.
Well, anyway,
So does he give me the belt now, or do I
Yeah,
have to
you
wait for it?
get the belt now.
So
Give me
can
guys
we get
another.
a couple of pictures. We need
we don't
something
have
to
time.
go, and then can we just like wrap all this food up? We're gonna take it with, and
Couple of pictures they put like.
because
Maybe
we
bottle
said that
tops
we're
on them?
going to help. We're gonna take with it. I mean,
I
I-
told you we shouldn't have come to Chili's.
we're allowed you to go now. I mean, we're under attack in a pandemic. I mean, in a dragon attack, and we can do to go stuff. So we can just take it with us.
Yeah,
Just put my Chipotle chicken crispers in a bag of holding, okay?
No, we'll just wrap it up in the picnic basket. They're giving us one.
Okay, let's get moving.
Yes,
All right,
and we will
give
wait. I
me-
think Ken actually needs the.
Yeah,
Yep,
so there's
yeah.
I right now I need to tally everything that you guys have done over 2 books to score what the final results of this final thing is. So I will be
wait,
We also-
is this the last episode right now?
no, there's still a huge battle that's going to be happening.
We also have a couple of dragons we did not send out, and we never did that.
Decide
Can
that
we-
now. Decide that right now because that'll
Can-
decide.
Outside of Pertanthar,
Yes.
can we just decide that we would send them out to the most?
I need to
I'm-
know
I-
a faction or a city that you're sending those to.
I think
I
some
don't-
dragons should go to Mole Master because I feel pity for them.
All right, so we'll send one to Mole Master, and then one to. Does anybody else have a home city? If not, we can just send them to a faction.
Faction.
Send them to the
So-
faction.
So one to Mole Master because we feel bad. Pertanthar is gone, and then we'll send the other 3 to factions, which
Wait,
think
we don't have them all, right?
we have all. No, we have all 5.
We didn't get
right?
the mask. We didn't get the masks. We only have 4.
Well, I don't think we can get the mask. Like, that's
Yeah, but we
how
didn't
they're
get the
summoning.
masks.
So we have 4. So we have 2 then, right? Is that right, Ken?
2 masks?
No,
No, we
no.
have 2
we have
dragons to
4.
send.
We have
2
4
yeah.
dragons. Not
Yeah.
right. We have
Yeah.
4 dragons. Okay. So Pertanthar's gone, and then we can send. I would just probably send Elia or Ellie to the town since we trust her the most, and she's awesome. And then we can send the other 2.
Wasn't there a wizards faction?
Yes, there was. We should
The
send them to
Arcane
that one.
Brotherhood, and you guys
Yes.
did help them out. And
Yeah.
We should send the playful joking dragon to them,
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
tossing them up, and making them have to face step down, or
That would be
Misty
great.
step down. And then the other one I think was the last one, which was the guy that's friends with The one that's friends with Waterdeep, which is Namur, right? Yeah, Namur. And then just have him go to insert faction of.
Harper's?
Purple Dragon
Lord.
Knights?
I don't think that was an option.
Shit, I scored this
Ke-
wrong. Ah.
Ken,
Also-
what were the factions we could send
So
him
you
to?
have Harper's, Order of the Gauntlet, Emerald Enclave. You didn't have the other one, so you could send them to Lady Laryl Silverhand, Dagult Neverember, Conrad Brawn Anvil, which is the Dwarf Ambassador, King Melindroct, Ulder Ravengard of Baldur's Gate, Terran Hornblade. I don't think he ever actually was
Silverhand.
introduced in any of your
Order
thing.
of the Gauntlet technically isn't really like a thing right now, right? Because it's basically a defunct order.
It is a new order here, but they have one of the largest militaries at this point.
Dragon.
They've been
Dragon.
rapidly,
Yeah,
Dragon.
Man.
Rapidly recruiting during this.
Dragon that man.
Okay. So then Order of the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Or what about
You
the
get a
Alright.
dragon.
Silverhand?
You get a dragon.
Yeah. So Namur, the Bronze, will send to them. Though I still kind of think that the city of what you call it
You got this. I believe in you.
France?
No, I've got it all screwed up in my head. Solstice hometown.
Swift and
Swift and
Nasty.
Nasty.
Northern
Swift and Nesty, thank you. I still think that should count as a faction, and we should get a bunch of like halfling
Honestly,
and pretend
That's what
halflings.
Proplethora is.
who
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
need
that's what I'm
that?
saying. I think
Yeah.
we should. I think we should get some help from them too.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe even a squirrel.
They don't get
Second
dragon
time.
fear. They're like the perfect dragon fighters.
Yeah.
So it's negative.
Eugene,
I don't know if he can actually
Yes.
add that in, but
what's your strength?
19.
So that's
Do you want a fancy belt
2.
that makes it 21?
Do I have to attune to it?
Yes.
Dang it.
What?
Oh.
I'll take it.
Yeah, give it to Willow.
1
Yeah.
Willow does
Here,
melee.
take it. You have a. Oh yeah, you do, man. That's right. Here, take this fancy belt that
That's the
gives
belt
you
of what?
Hill Giant.
Cool.
yeah.
Thank you.
There we look at the just item trading around, making people
Yeah.
stronger.
Don't
Um,
worry,
I
I've
can
got the
attune
belt
to
of big
5
firearms
items.
now.
You can tune to how many?
5.
5.
Artificer
Holy
stuff.
poop!
Yeah, artificers, man.
Artificer, dude.
1.
Yes, because I now have the belt of big firearms.
Does anybody want or need a ring of warmth?
0.
No.
What's Ring of Warmth do?
It allows you to survive in cold environments, and it gives you, I think, resistance to cold damage.
Is it an attunement thing?
Let me double check that for you. It does require attunement.
Nope, can't do it. I'm sorry.
I now have plus 13 to hit.
I
My-
think.
My axe.
Eugene, are you full up on attunement slots too?
My boots, my shield, and my new nice sword of goodness. Yes,
Oh, I didn't realize the boots were attunement. I'm sorry.
they are. Yes.
What's your shield?
It is a shield of returning.
He's Captain America.
Well, see, at 10th level in this fighter class I have, I get Crucial Interruption, which basically allows me to yeet a shield and stop a spell from being cast. So with the with the shield of returning, I can yeet the shield, stop the spell cast, and then grab the shield again.
You're Captain America.
Yeah.
I'm Captain America.
I could do this all day.
2.
Holy crap, I'm now plus 11 to hit.
Hell yeah.
Me too,
Oh,
me too.
there we go.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking
Sunblade,
about.
stabby stab.
Meanwhile, Owen is back down to +5.
Are you serious? I'm over W. I'm plus 13 to hit.
It's okay.
Show off.
He's got a 0. He's got a 10 strength. But the good news is because of the Amulet of Health, I now have 129 health, so I can run up, and I can take a few hits, but you
Whoa,
know.
me too. 129 health.
So
Cool.
Yeah.
what factions did you send the dragons to?
Swift and Esty. The Magic Brotherhood, Arcane Brotherhood, and then the Order of the Gauntlet.
Okay.
And it is
There was a fourth one. We had 4.
two of them. Well, Pertanthar was at 1.
You listed 3 places: Swift Nasty, Arcane Brotherhood, Order of the Gauntlet, and the 4th one was a random city. I don't remember. Did we define which city?
Mole Master.
Oh yeah, it was
Mole Master. Oh, the Mole Master,
Yeah, it was because that was like
Yeah.
I feel pity for them.
yeah. I think it was
Braxton,
fair.
you just got wings. I just.
This,
I got wings. I know flap flap.
0.
Yeah. The reason why is canonically, Mole Master's got destroyed literally like 10 times.
it's unfortunate.
In one
And
of the things, they what was it? An earthquake hit part of the town, and the day that they finished building it, a kraken destroyed the harbor.
And but
Yeah,
Swift
Mole
and
Master
Esty,
is like.
Swift and Esty should be able to come help us out. And I mean,
Yeah.
they got some fighting forces. I've heard about the squirrel.
Yeah, my best bud's Terwin. We used to go watch him wrestle things down in the park.
1.
It's great. I once saw him do this thing called a kimono dragon, but he made it big. It's like like a normal dragon, but no wings or breath. It's just like a big lizard.
1, 2,
A crocodile?
3.
No, not a crocodile. It's like just a fat lizard.
An alligator.
Not an alligator.
1.
I looked up Mole Master. I literally looked up Mole Master, and it's called, the alias is the city in danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Everyone immediately is like, guess what we
I'll
are?
be right back.
Okay, so since we're still waiting, I work from home, and
Yeah.
I was literally like, I'm sitting here looking at the TV, so I watched Man of Steel, and then Batman vs Superman, the Ultimate Edition, which actually has the extra like 30 minutes of footage, which makes the movie make sense. It's amazing. Anyways, so after that, I'm flipping through of like what next to watch, because it's like sending emails, and you can watch and do that. And I'm scrolling through suggested stuff on Amazon, and first off, one of them was the new Wrong Turn that came out. Looks super creepy, by the way, for a horror movie. Totally might think I watch it. One of the other ones that really came out was called Ape versus Monster.
Yeah.
It has a 2.1 out of 10 ratings on IMDb.
Ooh.
And I looked at it, and this looks like a horrible ripoff between Godzilla and Rampage. That's what it looks like. It's like a combination of both of those slammed together.
Is it like one of those old like sci-fi originals of like
No, came out
Sharktopus
this
versus?
came out this year.
No, but I mean, does it have like the same like
Yeah,
similar
yes.
vibe of like Sharktopus versus I can't remember what.
Dude.
Oh my god, hold on.
It's a Komodo.
Mega piranha.
It's
Yeah.
an ape and a Komodo dragon supposedly get hit by some like crazy things, and like the ape's got a name just like in Rampage, but then the Komodo dragon comes out rocking like Godzilla, but yet somehow also there's aliens involved, which I'm really not too sure on how that works in yet. Just based off the preview, I was just like, what is this? What am I watching right now? And so I just watched the preview. Preview was like good 3 minutes long. Hilarious. So if you want something funny to just look at a preview, Ape versus Monster.
Velocipaster.
Despite them
Okay.
being absolutely terrible, I used to love the old sci-fi original like Monster versus Monster, and the one I was thinking of was Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf.
1.
Nice. So, if you guys need a horrible, awesome, funny as hell movie to watch, look up The Sand.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What?
So bad and good and bad.
So,
The Sand.
so
Essentially-
another.
actually, oh, guys, 1 second. Is it already written, Solus?
Like this episode or next episode because
No,
I'm like,
do it right.
No,
Do it right now. We're waiting on our DM. So here we go. Live.
hi.
Let's go.
Okay. I actually had a whole plan for, but I'm like, oh crap, this is never gonna happen because we're fighting it now.
No, do it now.
Okay. There is a dragonborn named Baxon who gives cultists boost bump. And people cheer when they see you, Baxon, a hero that chumps. There's no paladin as inspired as you who slays bad guys on the fly. Even when you're sick and tired, you give it the old-fashioned try. No one smites like Baxon, no one fights like Baxon, no one cuffs you and tells you your rights like Baxon, for there's no paladin half as scaly. Tough, though I don't mean to fawn. There's no doubt he's the one's my wonder, and this is the team he prefers to be on. No one can spit fire like Baxon, can race death down to the wire back like Baxon. Oh, no! Gosh, no one has ire like Baxon, can spit fire like Baxon, can race death down to the wire like Baxon. It's not a stretch to say he's exhilarating. I would Baxon. Give high fives, huzzahs, and a hug and a toast. Baxon is the best when there's Blue Jays to roast. No one mains like Baxon, cause it's pain like Baxon, has more brawn than their brains like Baxon, for there's no one whose hide is as shiny. As you see, he's got style to spare. Not a bit of him's ugly or balmy. That's right, and every last inch of him's covered in scales. No one cool like Baxon, smashes fools like Baxon in a dueling match. Nobody duels like Baxon, he's especially good at intimidating. 10 points through Baxon. When we first met him, he was a big grump, scowly and angry and large. But now, as you know, he is our big grump and is unafraid to take charge. No one hits like Baxon, chops you to bits like Baxon, is just so done with all of it like Baxon. He is not so good at negotiating. Say it again. Who's the best paladin? And then say it once more. Who's the hero next door when you're in distress? Can't you guess who's the point of this whole gosh darn song? For there's one guy around who can just claim the crown, and his name's B-A-X. Oh, actually, I think it's an A. It just occurred to me that though I'm literate, I've never seen it spelled out before. Baxon.
Thank you. That was awesome.
That was delightful.
So absolutely amazing. And fellow human also said, also between the woo, the yeah, the let's go, a masterpiece, and then said, I've never wanted anything to be on Spotify more in my life. In all caps.
So,
And
to answer your question, I don't even know how it's spelled because I've spelled it both BXON and BXAN the entire
Literally
campaign.
I've seen it both ways.
Yeah,
Okay.
the entire time I've wrote it both ways.
Okay.
I like
You
the
have
that
really
even
funny.
Baxon doesn't know.
Okay.
His
it's
intelligence
backs
is high,
in and it's backs on. I mean,
whatever. He just
he's
answers to
like-
both.
wax in, he's wax on.
Oh,
But he's never off.
And
That's awesome.
when Ken can hear us again, I am mugging him for inspiration for you.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, no,
entirely.
definitely. Definitely has to be
Entirely.
inspiration.
Okay.
So 2,
And it's also a really good question about the whole like level 15 thing. That's a thing.
Yeah, because we completed a chapter technically.
Yeah. I mean, due to
turned them
my
down with
my
that die.
due to my inability to work with undead.
Yeah.
Oh God, if that had never been brought up, I
yeah, and we
don't
had
know.
just showed up there.
Oh God, I don't know what would have happened in.
If put on the spot, if Owen had just started attacking them, Styx would have attacked Owen.
I
Well,
would have knocked going out.
Either
like,
that, or I
Yeah.
would have just
no.
like, nope, we can't be here, and I might have just like teleported us all back.
Yeah, at that point we would have had a conversation, but like if put on the spot and Owen like just started attacking these people who were all undead, Styx would have been like, Owen's going rogue. This needs to
Oh
stop.
yeah. No, he probably would have been. It probably would have been one of those things where he's like in the corner going, nope, and like started rocking, and then like brought everybody to him. He's like, we can't.
Yeah,
we
at
can't,"
that point
and
there would
then
have just been a conversation. Styx would have been like, okay, very understandable.
I'm not sure. I'm
we'll
not
just
sure if
shoot
he
you a
would have
message.
let a conversation happen. I think he would have just like looked around, make sure everybody was touching everybody else, and then just
No, I mean, like, once
really,
we-
like word of recall.
Once we're out, Styx would have had a sit down with Owen and been like, hey, what was that? And then once
Yeah.
Owen explained, he would have been like, oh, okay, no, totally
Yeah,
understandable.
God.
I'm gonna shoot a message to them and let them know why we abandoned them.
Uh,
I feel like that would have been like a funny episode of like
Yeah.
a TV show, like hashtag Owen Gone Rogue. Like,
Slowly, you guys have made Styx slightly more responsible. I don't know if you guys had picked that up. Like,
Yeah.
he's not, you know,
I
a
mean,
constant
I
powder
just
keg.
don't
He's just a
think
powder
so.
keg sometimes.
honestly,
You're
like
right.
Owen kind of digs it when you just like blow stuff up because it's always blowing up evil things, and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm here for this on the inside. So
You
plus
were
he's also a
definitely
little crazy. So
Yeah.
You were definitely right in the song, Baxton, and the beginning was basically just, ugh, can I just kill everything and just get it done with? And now
oh
he's like,
yeah.
all right, not everything needs to die, only some things. And some things need to really die.
I really,
Uh,
there's been a lot of character growth that's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Like with, I really liked when Solus every combat would complain that we were killing people, and then slowly they became more and more complacent with murder and
Oh my
became worse
goodness.
and worse at socializing. The cosmic trade-off.
I mean, you kill more people, you tolerate them less.
All right, so Harper's.
That's very true and very funny.
Wait, I'm gonna run to the bathroom super fast before Ken gets back.
Sorry, and I will. I didn't mean to make my headset fall down and make a really loud kaboom. But yes, as far as the murder part goes, hilarious because in the very beginning when we did the whole like pillow thing and then the base smashing, like that's the one part that I'll go back to because Solus, Ree, and who was the other person that held back? There was 3.
I did not hit
You-
people
Yeah,
because it wasn't
and-
honorable to kill people while they were sleeping.
Nah,
Well, I
they're
actually
evil. In
did
my
write
mind,
it.
it's evil.
Into Willow's character sheet that her dad lost half an ear to a lich.
No, with that I think is
half,
which
though.
actually I actually wrote that down. We may have to go rectify that after we're finished, and maybe see if Ken can work in us. Since you actually said that in character, we may have to go get that half ear back from said lit.
Go
I'm
retrieve
I'm
your-
just saying.
Oh my god, guys! I'm terrified of what's about to happen. All right.
Terrified in a good way or a bad way? And by
Yes.
the way, I think. Okay.
I did
Solus
hear
with
the
inspiration.
song Solus. You will get inspiration.
Yes!
Yay.
Bardic inspiration as inspiration to Bard.
Are we 15, sir?
You will not level. No.
We did not go to Thay.
Boo.
We ended a chapter. That's a mean.
I would say we argue that we do level up because we stuck to morals.
Morals are for losers.
Okay, do me a favor.
Solid
I want you to stand up, go look at yourself in the mirror, pretend you're Solus in one direction, yourself in the other, and you try to tell Solus that morals don't matter. Do me a favor and do that. You tell me that reaction.
That was amazing. We
Uh-huh.
stuck to our
Yeah, you
morals.
gotta
We
put
deserve to level up. Pfft, morals. Morals don't matter.
Yeah.
What's that about morals and leveling up?
Morals
Ken-
matter.
Ken said that we did not level up to 15, and I was like, well, I mean, I think we should because we, we stuck to our morals. And Solus went, morals, those don't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Go put a pillow over somebody's face. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
everyone is back at this point as the last council is. Where is it? Enemies and allies. Okay, cool. So you approach the council. You guys are brought there. As you see, everyone is lined up here. You have people from the Harpers, the Emerald Enclaves. You have Laryl Silverhand. You have Daggle Neverember, Conrad Braun Anvil of the Dwarfs, King Melindrock of the Elves, Ulder Ravengard, Terran Hornblade, Sir Istival, and your new Zentarum contact, who you just sold your tower to. You guys are all sitting around a table as the talk right now is them uproariously upset with you guys for selling your tower to the Zentarum. That news preceded you here. As the Zentarum, she got there first and said, hey, don't bother talking about this because we bought it already. Don't waste your breath. And that's immediately what politicians immediately start doing, is wasting their breath on matters that are already resolved.
The world may be ending. I think the tower can be like, move back and you can chew us out later.
Also, if you wanted the tower so bad, you should have done what the Zentarum did and approached us about it.
We were waiting for the right moment. It did not happen. But they look at you and they're like, so, there is many things that we need to talk about, and we need to talk about now. We have found the location of the Drakhorn. We have found the location of this final, the Well of Dragons, and this is in the same place. We hear that you did not choose to go to Thay, and that is okay. It might make things harder. And you see some of them are visibly disappointed. The Harpers, King Melindrock, Daggle Neverember, and Terran Hornblade are visibly disappointed that you didn't go to Thay. However, you do see that...
Okay? Am I allowed to interject real quick? Is it like really, really visible that they're upset?
It is, but they're
disappointed.
That they're disappointed, yes, but there is also some allies that are very grateful that you did not.
I guess what I'm asking is, would I pick that up with my passive perception?
Yes. You also notice that there are several allies that really are happy that you didn't, and that is Sir Istival, Ambassador Braun Anvil, the Order of the Gauntlet leader, are all actively very happy that you did not.
Would it be okay if I interjected just really quickly?
Absolutely.
So I see that, well, some people, and I don't want to point out people because I don't think that's right, and nobody should ever point out people. Some people seem to be upset that we didn't go with Thay. I would like to remind, well, as everybody knows, we're fighting dragons, and there's really, we've got our dragon friends, but we have the one really big dragon, which is the Platinum Dragon, which is my best friend, which is Bahamut. Eugene, could you come up here just really quick? Could you come over here?
Eugene? Yeah, sure. And Eugene just walks over and like...
Sure. Could you pull out your sword just really quick?
The one that he gave me?
Yeah. Could you just pull out the sword really quick?
Eugene takes out the silvery dragon hilt.
So, see this sword right here, and my best friend Bahamut gave him this sword, and he gave this maybe not a little indirectly because of the fact that we chose not to work with the Thay, because, well, undead and evil, and they're really bad to everybody that lives over there, and honestly he kind of asked me to go over there and take care of them after we take care of this. But I'm gonna have to talk to Baxton about that and see if he's willing to come with me to take care of them. But that's not a whole like right here thing. What I'm trying to say is that Bahamut has signed off on us proceeding without the Thay, and I'm gonna point at the sword again, because you can see this is Bahamut's signature on his sword, and he's my best friend. And that's all I have to say. So I hope everyone is disappointed. You'll be less disappointed. Thank you.
My friend said it's okay.
Basically, yes.
My dad said it was fine.
If that is your beliefs, we gave you this power to ultimately make the decisions here and to choose how things were done, and we will stand by our decisions with that. Some of us have made decisions if we are going to stand with you or without you in this final conflict. Due to your decisions throughout the course of this campaign, of all of your actions.
Did the disappointed people look at all swayed one way or the other?
They're politically upset still, but not as... yeah.
Not as personally offended.
So... they're like, we have made some decisions, and unfortunately not all of us will be joining you in the final battle. As your decisions all the way back from the dragon hatchery that you went back to 3 times
We
to
were still
current
rookies then.
events have
hold that
all
against us?
have
Let's
all
let them
made
speak.
have all made influences on our decisions here tonight. We have carefully looked over and double-checked and triple-checked all of your actions, all of your decisions at this point. And unfortunately, well, some of us will stand with you, not all of us will. As the Emerald Enclave representatives stand up, as well as Lord Dagalt Neverember, they both stand up and they leave the room. Good luck in your fight. We are going to shore up our forces.
Question, because I don't know anything about the Emerald Enclave, but Neverember, he is the friend of the dragon that is currently helping out the
No, Neverember was the former Lord of Waterdeep, and he was deposed between the first and second council.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But he is the open Lord of Neverwinter.
Okay, but
As well.
we didn't send anybody over there to Neverwinter.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
And the Emerald Enclave is a convocation of druids, rangers, and a whole bunch of nature-based magic. They step up and they also leave with their delegation. They nod at you. They're like, we wish you the best, and you are not an enemy to us, but we cannot justify committing suicide with our forces with you in this fight. We will do our best to shore up nature's preserves to protect what might fall out from this.
It's
Are
good to
we
have a
al-
backup plan if we fail.
Ken, are we allowed to try and persuade them before they leave, or is this like a flat no matter what?
I'm going to let you know from the scorecard, the Emerald Enclave is way out of the ability to be persuaded.
Okay.
All I have to say is when the ashes fall and the victor stands, we know who to point fingers at.
Also, if we all die, the mushrooms and ferns will live on.
But the rest of them that stand, they're like, is anyone else going to leave? And Laryl Silverhand stands up, and she smiles. Friends, those of you who are remaining here are those who have decided to fight, decided to take a stand against Tiamat and her horde, have decided to make the ultimate sacrifice for the greater good. This very well could be a suicide mission in which we are going up against. As we are literally going up against the forces of a god who are trying to bring that god back to this land. We know the location of the Drakhorn. We know the location of the ritual. This is not something that we take lightly. and you will have everyone's support in this room. So, as far as this goes for you guys, you have some cult assets to that you can start thinking over the week on how you would like to how you would like to organize them. They tell you at the party, they're like, we have intel on what you will be facing here, and I need you guys to think on what you would like to have individuals target. So I will copy. What's
We have
that?
the Harpers, the Gauntlet, the Zentarum, and who's the other one that we have?
So you have the Harpers, the Order of the Gauntlet, Laeral Silverhand. You have
Arcane Brotherhood.
the Arcane
Oh, that's
Brotherhood,
right.
Conrad Braunanvil, King Melindrock, Ulder Ravengard of Baldur's Gate,
Oh my goodness.
and Sir Istival. Thorn Hornblade is the leader of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Who's the other guy that left? The Emerald Enclave
So-
and the other guy?
Daggelt Neverember and Emerald Enclave left.
I didn't like him anyway.
I'm gonna copy and paste. I'm gonna
Oh,
make
I'm
a
sorry.
separate.
I didn't-
I'm gonna make a separate channel here for war assets. That way, you guys can take the week and strategize here.
So really, we got everything but 2.
Yeah, we didn't do terrible.
Good score! Like, that's
I
great.
was gonna.
So I'm not gonna lie. The majority of the people in this room, if it wasn't for you making Laeral Silverhand like you, 80% of the room was gone.
Oh,
You guys got that
You
C.
lucked out.
You guys got that C minus. You guys got that. You.
Which one was Silverhand?
She's the Open Lord of Waterdeep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were friends with her right from the beginning.
Yes.
Just that minor person.
She is the reason the rest of the factions are standing with you.
Hey, C's get degrees, and that means we get the W's for the war.
Ken, I have a question that might affect how we can do our war asset stuff.
Yes.
During the meeting, Styx is going to bring up and he's going to stand up and be like, so I have something of a secret weapon I've been holding on to for a very long time. As Waterdeep, I'm sure, is very familiar with. I happen to know the ritual needed to bring a Dawnbringer to the material plane. If I have help from the Arcane
don't know.
Brotherhood, I also have the spell Planar Binding, which can bind an elemental to my will. Between the Arcane Brotherhood and myself, I believe that we could create an asset to this war of great value.
And now Ken is silently thinking to himself, "Why did I allow?"
You've played the long game on this one.
I played the long game.
Godric, you amaze me every time.
It's not Godric.
That's not
No.
not Godric.
No, Solus refers to me, Jask, as Godric because it's who I was introduced to them as. I do the
Well,
same thing.
honestly,
I call them Solus.
That's why I always call you Godric.
Yep.
This is like
The Arcane Brotherhood looks at you
Yep.
and they're like, "We are for that. We are all for that. However, the ritual that we need to do that and properly to make sure it's safe to do this might not be possible time-wise."
Understandable.
You can't go at the speed of fast
We
for the sake of the world.
We can try to take the prep time to start researching this, but it might not be enough time. That is DM speak for let me think about it.
Yep.
Because I didn't realize the Dawn Titan was what it was.
Yeah.
When I say a
Willow will
random
offer
powerful
her help to research.
Okay. Okay. When I accidentally throw out a name of a powerful elemental, not realizing it's actually one of the elementals. So you have in the war assets, you have what you're facing. This is what the spies have told you what you're facing. You have Severin, the head of the cult. You have Rath Modar, who is the leader of the Red Wizard faction. That is the splinter group of the Red Wizards that are helping the Cult of the Dragon. That is why you were going to the main Thay embassy. They wanted to discuss that with you. The cult leaders, which are the Wearers of Purple, cultist troops, a unknown amount of chromatic dragons, legion of devils, giants, mercenary troops. I got to... How do I edit the message? It's too late to edit it, damn it. Actually, no, edit it. There we go. Just gonna delete certain phrases that might be. Spoilers on how to beat this. Okay, should be good now. Giants, mercenaries, red wizards that are under Rathmodar, and the Mask of the Dragon Queen itself is located there, which is a combination of all the masks. Your resources is the Order of the Gauntlets. You have troops of the Order of Gauntlets are among the toughest, most steadfast soldiers of the Sword Coast. Besides serving in their own units, the leadership will bolster the troops that are there. You have the Zentarum Assassins. The silent killers stalk and kill enemy leaders and messengers. There are only a handful of Zentarum Assassins are given to you. They can paralyze an enemy unit at a decisive moment or prevent a crucial order from reaching its destination. Harper Agents can intercept intelligence during battle is their specialty, and they provide key information about cult plans and deployment, as well as Harpers, infantry, and spellcasters can have an enormous impact projected on the battle. You have the metallic dragons that you have gathered. You have the Lord's Alliance armies, which is one of the largest massed forces in all of Faerun. You have the Arcane Brotherhood as well. However, they tell you they will not take orders from anyone else but themselves. So,
but we have the one guy that he said he's with us from the Arcane Brotherhood, correct?
yes.
So if we lay down a plan with him, he will then set it down to them, and they will enact.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is where we are going to end for the night.
What was his name, by the way?
His name was.
Or actually, can you just put in the chat the names, the heads of the orders that we actually have contact with?
Yes.
Which is, it's like Silverhand, Dram Anvil or Anvil Guy, and then there's a third person, right?
I have to find them out again.
Is that okay? I mean, it doesn't have to be right now.
Just
can you
throw
them
I'll
in the chat so that way we know?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Baxton.
Do we have a map of the area?
Or are you building the map of the area?
I'm going to try. That's why I was hoping you
wondering.
wouldn't get here in time. Because this is one of those other ones that it's an absolutely Leviathan-sized map. Yeah. And that people haven't made it, and for good reason. I might not do the outskirts of the battle, but I might do the temple itself.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for a battle plan.
Yeah,
given
I'm
the area.
So I was gonna try and get you a Tiamat mini. Yeah, but I have a feeling this is gonna happen way before the end of December.
I was predicting 2 to 8 sessions, but then you guys shortened it. So I'm guessing the last chapter is going to take at least 2 sessions.
Okay. Do we level up at all during that chapter?
You never entered the chapter.
Are we gonna hit level 16 at all during this?
15.
No, actually 16 is the big one, and there's a reason why.
Well, we essentially skipped a level by not doing Thay.
Yes.
Oh.
We got robbed of a level.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's an active choice in this book, and it's an active, like, it's actually talked about in the book about players making this choice because the Thayans are this awful thing, and it's a choice that affects the final outcome because of it's another faction, and that level with you also is sort of like an actual representation of your strength going into it.
Yeah.
From there's an actual story reason why.
Yeah.
I hate doing that, but
yeah, it makes sense, but mechanically it feels bad to be robbed of a whole faction and also a level.
Yes.
But can we still go back and kill all of Thay afterwards? Is that still a thing? I mean, pretty sure Baxter's gonna come with me.
We shall see. But we will also, what we'll do too is, it might not be that level's gone forever. It might be you get it during the fight. It might be something.
Yeah.
If you do something suitably enough to like. Yeah.
Like summoning a fire primordial. Also, by the way, what I was going to say too is if you didn't want me to be bringing the Dawn Titan over, what it could be is that Styx also carries the wrong one again. And we summon another really powerful fire elemental that still gives us, a resource for the war assets, but it's not Dawn Titan level.
It's the fire. It's a Sprite.
All right, everyone who's watching at home, this is where we are going to end the stream for the night. Everyone.